Alright, so today, me and Ryan are heading out to some public land. It's about 1,600 acres. And it's in like northeastern, I guess, like in the center, towards the east a little bit too, but of Wisconsin. And we're gonna go shedding. It's February, what is it, 19th? 18th. The 18th. And it's 50 degrees out today. And it's basically to go shedding and then also like find out where these bucks are bedding and how far they're in, and try to find some trees that we can put our stands up in next year. But hopefully we find something, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a rub right here, and we've got a rub right here, which is kind of weird because it's only about, probably about 100 yards from our trucks over there.
We just got in.
Yeah. So that's a good sign. Hopefully we just can find some beds here and then see where this guy's bedding. Alright, so Ryan and I are back here on public land. We've probably been hiking for about a half a mile in, and we're going through this thick swamp right here, and we're basically trying to find beds of bucks. And we found this big rub right here on a big tree, and then we think that he's been bedding around here somewhere. So we're gonna try to find some beds over here, and hopefully next year we'll be able to come in here, and because there's a fresh rub, there's from this year. Hopefully he'll be in here still, because I bet there's not a lot of hunters way back in this woods. There's not many trees that you can set up on, but hopefully we'll find a bed here for you, or maybe even a shed. So yeah. So Ryan and I just stumbled upon this bed right here, and there's about 75 yards from where we saw that rub, maybe 50, and those tracks were coming right up to this bed. So I think he's bedding over here, and then from the way it looks, he's heading out to fields that way, about a mile or so. I think hopefully we'll find a shed, but it's gonna be pretty tough back in here. It's so thick. Alright, so Ryan and I, well, Ryan's over there looking, but I think I just found a tree right here that we might be able to set up on. It looks pretty good, and the spot that it's around, here, I'll show you. There's about 10 or 15 different rubs that are all pretty big. Some of them are older, but all around in here, like here's a rub right there. All these old rubs in here. There's a pretty decent rub right there. But there's this like a big knoll with these cedar trees, a group of cedar trees, and it's just outside of this knoll, and I think that during the rut they'll be cruising through here looking for does. There's a rub over here that's pretty nice. I'll see if I can find another tree that we might be able to set up on, but this looks pretty good because it's swamp all around here. Oh, there's another rub right there. But there's swamp all around here. This spot looks good. Okay guys, I just found a monster rub. Yeah, I'm over here. Look at this thing. This thing is absolutely ginormous. You can see his brow marks go all the way up in here. And his other brow mark is right over here. And this thing is huge. Hopefully he made it. This is from last year, obviously, but hopefully he made it. Hey.
What the heck? Oh, those things are mean. You gotta be careful.
Okay, so Ryan and I have been scouting for like 3 hours now, and we didn't cover that much ground because this land is so big. And we found 3 or 4 possible stand locations and so many rubs. There's like at least 100 rubs we found.
Many.
And one was like super big. It was probably on a tree about like 8 or 9 inches wide, at least.
Yeah, it was a big rub.
And then we found a stand location over by that, and then back behind us we actually found a dead doe, but it must have got hit by a car or something. And then, so we might come back tomorrow and scout it out, depending on what we're doing, but hopefully come September and October and bow season, all that, we'll be able to like get in here and shoot one, because it looked like there's a big buck back in there, and there's some beds and rubs and rub lines, and we actually did end up jumping two does back in a CRP field. Nobody really hunts that, which is kind of nice. You could tell nobody goes in there because there's just no trails whatsoever. But hopefully we'll get back in here maybe in March when the deer start losing a lot more of their antlers. We didn't see any sheds. My dad said he saw 2 the other day, and they both had their antlers on, so maybe they didn't drop them yet, but hopefully we'll get a buck down in September, bow season, and Ryan will get his first buck.
Yeah, we'll definitely be hunting here though.
Yeah,
sure.
it looked really good.